Hello everybody and welcome to this 10-minute tune-up, Happy Spine. This tune-up is inspired by a sequence that we do in most of our Unfold Digital classes. And essentially what it does is it moves the spine through several key directions of mobility. So just very briefly, I'm going to go through those directions of mobility, and then we're going to do 3 different sequences to explore yoga poses that really highlight these different directions of mobility. So the first 2 directions are flexion and extension. Flexion is rounding the spine forward. We spend a lot of time like this typing, driving on our phones. And extension is essentially doing a back bend, so moving the spine backwards and looking up. The next range of mobility, direction of mobility, is lateral movement. So that means moving the spine from side to side. And then last but not least, we have rotation. So twisting to the right and to the left. There are so many different ways that you can sequence these directions of mobility. You can hold them statically, you can hold them dynamically, you can do them seated, you can do them standing, you can layer them onto other yoga poses or even combine directions of mobility. For example, extending the spine and adding a little bit of rotation. But today, I'm going to take you through these 3 different sequences to explore a few different ways. All right, so I'm going to move my chair back so that you're able to see me, and we're going to start seated in our chair. Come to the edge of your seat. The first round that we're going to do, we are going to hold these poses statically so that you can really feel the spine and the breath in each pose. All right, so we're going to start with that flexion and extension. Bring the hands right behind the head. This is a nice variation that feels really supportive through the neck. Just roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up, take your gaze up, and take a couple deep breaths here. It's a really energizing posture. It's called seated cow pose. It's very uplifting, it's energizing. Take 2 more breaths here, just feeling, breathing, noticing the sensations through the spine, especially the upper back, the neck. All right, and then as you exhale, we're going to come into the opposite. So flexion, bring your chin down to your chest, round your spine, and gently create a little bit of traction in the back of the neck by drawing the elbows down towards your knees. And take a couple breaths here. We're getting a nice stretch through the back of the neck, through the back of the shoulder blade area. Okay, and then inhale, come on back to center, and release. Okay, take your arms straight up overhead, and interlace your fingers, push the palms up nice and high towards the ceiling, and we're going to go over to the right. So push your palms away. We're going to spend a couple of breaths here. So this is that lateral flexion. Breathe. You're going to feel a nice stretch and length through the whole left side of the body. Breathing, feeling. Good. Come on back to center, and then let's go the other way. Really gentle, simple, second side. Breathe. You can really feel the breath move into that right side waist. Good. Then inhale back to center and release, and let's do a twist. So don't overthink it. Just bring the hand onto the opposite knee, twist to your right. Lift up nice and tall through the spine, bring the twist through the shoulders, gaze behind you, and take a few deep breaths. I like to be really mindful of the way that the breath feels as I rotate my spine. Feel it moving into the lungs differently. You feel the rib cage expand differently. Okay, let's come back to center and then go the other way. Seated twist, second side. These twists are a lovely way to reduce tension in the shoulders. Last breath here. Okay, and then inhale back to center. So that's a really simple way to move the spine in all of those key directions of mobility, holding the poses statically. We're going to do a very similar sequence, but we're going to move dynamically this time, linking the breath and the movement together and repeating the poses a few times. All right, so follow along. Let's take a big breath in, hands behind the head, lean back, look up. And as you exhale around the spine, drop the chin down towards your chest. And we'll go the other way again. Inhale, look up, chest up. And exhale to round, look down. Last one dynamically, inhale up. And exhale down. Okay, we're going to come into the twist next. So take your arms straight up, and as you exhale, make a cactus shape and twist to your right. And inhale back to center, and twist to your left. Okay, keep going side to side, so you're doing your best to keep a really tall spine. And I love this cactus shape because it brings a little strength and integration into those upper back muscles. Let's do one more round. Side to side. Exhale as you twist. Inhale, center. Exhale as you twist. And inhale, center. Let's pause here. Take that right hand, reach it down, and stretch your top arm up. So you're actively stretching your arms in opposite directions. Okay, inhale to center, and exhale, switch, go the other way. I like to look up at my top hand. Inhale, center. Exhale, side stretch. This is called our seated moon pose. I love moving dynamically like this. One more increases circulation a little bit. Okay, let's pause in the center. Bring the hands down into the lap, close your eyes. Take a couple of breaths. Notice the feeling through the spine. Notice any sensations in the shoulders. Maybe you feel like you've got a little bit more space or a little bit more awareness through the back part of your rib cage. Good. Okay, open up your eyes. Come on up to stand. We're going to do one more variation of happy spine. I'll move my chair off to the side. All right. So for this one, we're going to bring the feet all the way together, and we're going to start with the twist, okay? Big breath in, take those arms up, bring your hands to your heart, and bend your knees a little bit. So we're coming into a very small chair pose. I'll show you this from the side. All right, start with the inhale, and as you exhale, twist to your right. Okay, inhale back to center, and exhale, twist to your left. I'm going to do this a couple more times in each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Sitting the hips back. Try to keep your spine really long. Inhale, center. And exhale, twist. For our last round, maybe try bending your knees just a little bit deeper. Maybe bringing the elbow to tap the knees. Inhale, center. And exhale, twist. Okay, inhale to center. Pause and release. Good. Okay, for our side stretch, we're going to add some fun lateral movements in the hips and the feet as well. So you're going to take your right leg, step it behind you, and then reach your right arm up. So you see this lateral movement here. Inhale, center, and exhale, step back to mountain pose. Then go the other way. Left foot steps behind, left arm reaches up. Inhale. Oh, this one feels so good. Exhale back to center. We're going to do this 2 more times on each side. Inhale and exhale. Last round. Last one. Good. And then pause. All right, lastly, we have our extension and flexion. So again, I'm going to keep my feet together. We're challenging the balance a little bit here. Just follow along with me. Take a big breath in, open up the arms, lift your chest up. I'll show you from the side. I'm extending the spine. And as you exhale, round your spine into a ball, and you're reaching for the backs of your legs. Tuck your chin, bend the knees. And then do it again. Inhale, lift up, big breath in, look up, extend the spine. Exhale, maybe bend the knees a little bit more. Maybe wrap the hands a little bit more behind the legs, bend the knees deeper. Okay, last one, big breath in and big breath out. Okay, let's pause in the center. Come on back up to your mountain pose and relax. Close your eyes for a few breaths. Bring your awareness to your spine. Notice what you're feeling. I'm feeling some increased circulation, some subtle tingling sensations through the shoulder blades, the upper back. I'm feeling a little less stress in the shoulders. I'm feeling slightly more energized, a little bit taller. And slowly open up your eyes. Good. Okay, that concludes this 10-minute tune-up, Happy Spine. I hope you enjoyed it. Pick a few of your favorite ways to move. Try it once or twice throughout the week, and have a great rest of your day.